Something that I remember from my boys was way back when I started leading them, back when I was in high school and they were fourth graders. They were just rotten kids back then. Was playing soccer in high school and just didn't have a lot of time for them and just needed some community service hours. So I figured leading would be a good shot. And I ended up just sticking around. And sticking around ended up being really awesome because now I've been able to see them grow since they were like 10 and now they're 13. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot of years, but there's a lot of growing up that goes on in those few years. So being able to watch them grow just from thinking that the word fart is super funny to just like having meaningful conversations to see these little boys become teenage guys has been such an awesome thing.
One of my favorite memories with the girls is like the first year of camp. I was so nervous to meet all of them, and just seeing the ways that they immediately connected with each other, even if it wasn't girls that had met over the summer or met in their schools, and just also being able to go back to camp this year and just seeing the small ways that they're even kinder and that they've grown up in such a short amount of time. And then with the girls that haven't been able to go to camp, we've had like a lot of little baking events together, which have been so fun. And we like baked cupcakes this spring, and we're gonna bake like Christmas cookies or something this December. So like just so fun just to have all those like little moments together as well as the big ones.
I think what gets me coming back every week is probably just the growth that I've seen. That really wasn't something that I saw the first few years, but lately seeing some of the guys open up, start answering questions, interacting with each other when they didn't in the past, that's been really cool, especially over the past semester or so. It's been really nice to come back and just see how the guys are interacting with each other, and how I feel like they're starting to, generally speaking, move forward. I think that's really awesome.
One of my favorite memories with my girls is when we were in North Carolina at camp. We did the fishbowl challenge, and that was definitely one of my favorites. Everyone came together and they wanted to beat all of the guys, but it was definitely one of my favorite memories, just seeing everyone come together.
I feel like going to my girls each week and just seeing the desire to learn more about him, learn more about his word, and just rediscover some of the stories I was told in middle school, and rediscover the passion I had for my small group, and seeing the light in them through that has been super awesome, because not only am I getting to share personal things that since I've been in their shoes before, but also seeing how receptive they are and just how excited they are to grow their faith as middle schoolers.
I look forward to Wednesdays because I've been leading these kids since 5th grade, so then I get to come each week just to see how they actually grow, not just spiritually, but emotionally, and just seeing the growth from 5th grade to 7th grade, that they're whole different people. So
yeah, I definitely keep coming back every week because it's just a good rush and a good feeling when all my girls, they see me walk up, I'm walking up with my keys and my water bottle, and all of a sudden I hear, Anna, and they come up and run and give me a hug and tell me about their day. That just really brightens my day. It doesn't matter what kind of day I was having. I just love hearing about them.
I keep coming back week after week because I just really love them, and I love that I get to watch them grow, and over the years, I get to see the things that they were struggling with that I notice in them, and then throughout the semester, throughout the year, I get to watch them grow in those things and challenge themselves and challenge their friends in those things, and grow, which is my favorite part because it's so cool, and I get to actually see it.
Think Tank is far and above one of my favorite parts of the week. Seeing these kids every single week and hearing about what they've done, the struggles that they've had, or the highlights of their week. It's always fun to see what they say, always fun to see what they're doing, and seeing the smiles on their faces and the jokes that they make always makes my week. So
My favorite memory is actually kind of a collection from camp in Windy Gap this last summer. Going to bed was really hard for our small group at nights just because the excitement was so high from the day. I mean, just so many little comments that would happen after the lights went off, and you're trying to figure out who said that, and it was really fun, and really fun to see how much fun the girls were having, even when they were so tired. So that was really sweet.
The best part about leading, in my opinion, is seeing the way my kids grow in their faith over time. Like, seeing these kids when I first started leading my second semester of their 6th grade year is my senior year, my last semester in high school, was whenever I got to meet them, and they were just very, very immature. And then after going through camp with them and now reaching the end of their first semester of their 7th grade year, they've matured so much, and I just enjoy coming back and seeing how much they've grown in their faith. A lot of them can answer these deep questions. They've been asking me deep questions too, and it's just been really fun talking to them.
I love coming back every week because they all have the most fun energy and questions that I get to just be encouraged and challenged every week. Sometimes we'll do a study and then it just gets off track, but it's so worth it because the questions they have are deeper than I would even expect them to ask, and it really pushes me to dive deeper into the Word myself and be able to be a good leader for them and give them the answers that they want. But they just impress me so much with the knowledge of the Bible that they even have at the age that they are, and there's a bundle of joy all the time too, so it's just really encouraging whenever I might have a hard week myself, and then I get to come and they're always just so loving and want to hang out with each other and have a good time.